그때 어디까지 진행했었지? 뭐 자꾸 뭐 만들라고 해가지고.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
분위기? 약간 달빛?
I would like the room to feel as
바꿀
if
수
it's being
있겠지,
lit by
나중에.
the moon. Sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
뭐야?
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
근데 여기를
The
혼자서 다 쓸
room
수가 있어?
equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
뭔가 꾸미는 거를 많이 배웠네요. 이제는 그 약초학 수업에 직접 하지 않아도 이 방에서 뭔가 진행할 수 있는 것 같아요.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
그럼 이제 퀘스트를 진행해 보러 갈까요? 부엉이 우편 와 있네. 아, 돌아왔다 본인이. 중력 마법약. 한번 써볼까요? 그냥 바로. 이렇게 되는구나. 막시마와 에드루스 마법약. 내가 두 개 다 있나? 막시마가 있어야 되는데. 에드루스는 있는데 막시마가 있어야 되나? 나중에 돈 모아서 하도록 하고. 지도 내실로 가봅시다. 교수님 돌아왔다니까 메인 캐스트 하러. 천문학동.
If it isn't the treasure hunter. Still can't believe you found that on
Revelio.
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
You been to the Owlery then? How self-supporting.
여긴가? 교수님 왜 이래 늦으셨어요? 교수님
I
올
was
때까지 광내
hoping
배지
to
건데.
see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away.
그래요. 없는 동안 얼마나
Nick
많은
had
일이
asked me to
있었는데.
get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say
yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
지도
The
내실로
room is called the
들어가기.
map chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival
아,
Rackham awaits us there.
빠른 경우로 바로 와주네요.
Professor
이거 앞에.
Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
여기입니다.
To think
교수님.
it was beneath us all this time.
놀랍죠?
This looks promising.
아, 책 가져왔구나. 와, 뭐야 이게?
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over
아,
here,
지도야.
the Forbidden Forest. And of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
그 사람 없다.
If only you were here to see this.
어디 갔대? 저 있네. 라이켐 교수.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do.
지도 때문에.
I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
기억 안 나는데 사실. 에헤.
You and your friend Charles
기억나.
spoke of the portkey and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
아니,
Then, in the
대놓고
light of
옆에서
your
얘기하면
considerable
뭐
skill
안
and
믿는다고
all
할
you
수도
have
없고.
already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating
시험
the
쳐야 돼?
trials, they may be completed
교수아니랄까 봐
only
이거.
by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
그 빗자루턱 한번 봤은 것 같은데?
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
혹시 탑에 대해서 아시는 게 있나요?
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
오케이, 탑에서
I'll find you
뵐게요.
at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
이쁘다잉.
Handy resource indeed.
The freezing spell.
냉동
It is an
마법?
efficient way to cool down a heated situation.
아,
But
왜 자꾸
first, I
과제를
will need you to complete
줘?
a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
어? 아, 그 탑이 여기 있는 탑이야? 아이고. 엄청 머네. 그래, 가봐. 빗자루 타고 가면 금방 가지 않을까요? 아, 거기다. 이래. 키도 다 까먹었어 벌써. 어디서 봤나 했더만 다 비슷한 탑이었네요. 내가 알던 그 탑이 아니네. 그래도 빗자루 있어서 다행이다. 이거 없었으면 이거 온 세월에 걸어가 이거. 이것도 사람 사는 데인가? 몬스터 있나 본데? 여기 빠른 이동 있다.
What are you up to now?
풀잠자리.
Over here.
예? 저 여기 하루 종일 밤새서 꽂혔었는데
We're not
왜 이래
alone.
We are
늦으셨어요?
not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
흠.
Only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone
여기요,
else's
교수님?
direction.
Quickly now.
아, 이제 가르쳐 주는구나. 패트릭 피쿠스 토탈로스.
Stay hidden and cast Totalis. Well done.
Well done. 이 마법 너무 사기 아니야 그러면?
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. There must be something here. Ramrock said so. It's Totalis.
아, 잠재우면 되나?
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless.
교수님도 같이 마법 써주시나? 왼쪽 재우고 오른쪽 재우고.
Must be something here. Ramrock said so.
걔들은 둘인데. 조용히 하네. 다 잠재운 것 같죠?
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
팝과 주변 지역을 수색해봐. 그 이름과 관련된 거라면 뭐든지 찾아내야 해. 여기서 우리가 찾아내는 게 이 세계에서 고블린 종족의 정당한 자리를 찾아내는 열쇠가 될지도 모르니까. 랄록. 어휴, 뭐야? 어휴.
Draw blood. You explain the stench.
어이구.
Much too slow. Stop it!
뺑뺑 뺑.
Let's get it.
깡깡깡. 그래도 교수님이 같이 싸워주니까 세다.
Have always been antagonistic toward the wizard kind. This is different somehow. Let's head inside.
이제 다이렉트로 탑으로 가면 돼?
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
재능을 하나 배웠네요. 재능 하나 읽어봅시다. 주문은 뭐 좀 배운 거 별로 없고, 코어가 중요하긴 한데 코어도 뭐 대충 재미 받고, 은신을 좀 한 단계 더 높은 거 있으면 좋겠는데. 요거 쓰면은 주변도 다 갈아붙는 거. 이거 좋겠다. 근데 아직 포인트가 모자라네요. 이렇게 두 개 찍었어. 은신도 없고 코어도 패스고. 필요의 방은 뭐야? 약. 약발은 별로 안 좋아하는데. 약도 괜찮고, 요거 하나 한 칸 더 늘립시다.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
요거를 생활 마법으로 그냥 집어넣읍시다. 연도 윙가르디움 레비오사. 저거 찍으면 마저 찍고. 컴프레인거 인센디오. 근데 내가 재능 마법을 어디 넣었더라? 인센디오 아시오. 인센디오 아시오. 거기에 맞게끔 셋을 해야 되는데. 인센디오. 아시오는 아시오는 요거 땡기는 거지. 지금 인센디오를 껴야 되지.
Incendio.
인센디오를 껴야 되지. 그렇지.
Lumos.
Lumos!
오, 따라가네. 깜짝아. 교수님 살살 말해요. 놀랬잖아요.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
이 사람은 또 누구야?
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
어우씨.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
엄청나게 길게 마법이 걸려 있다.
Revelio.
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
레켄? 요도 계시네. 나 이거 자물쇠 락 해제하는 거 모르는데.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
아까도
I
보셨잖아요.
did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
아, 이제
Well, don't
혼자
you need
해라?
to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
저도 그거 가르쳐 주세요, 교수님.
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
마법 실력이 대단하긴 한가 봐. 랭이상이 오래 지나도 마법이 그대로 걸려 있다고. 뭔가 날 믿는다. 여기. 패드의 진동이 물속인가 본데? 첫 번째 시험 입장해 봅시다.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
또 싸우는 거겠네요. 내려가는 길이 있고요. 뭐야?
Must have done something. Best have a look around.
아, 맛있다. 여기요? 못 올라가게 해놨네. 바닥이 한 걸음 한 걸음이 무거운데.
Traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio.
뒤에 게이트가 생겼네요. 뱅뱅 꼬아놨어.
Incendio.
다음이야.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
아하.
Expelliarmus! Protego!
하나 컷. 둘 컷.
Incendio!
5대 마법 몇 번 갈기면 사라지지. 이건 뭔지 모르겠다. 소식 것처럼 생겼어.
These look familiar.
나지 이거 퍼즐이니까 그렇지. 됐나? 가운데 아이템 먹으라고 이렇게 있네. 어이구. 이게 안 되네. 아니야, 걔만 이거. 햄 먹어주고. 저도 있긴 있네요. 그러면
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine both sides of the
뱅
archway.
돌아가야겠다. 잠깐만, 구역이 다른데?
The room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
여기 뒤에서 가봐. 아, 구역이 다르잖아. 어?
I can see a way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall.
이렇게 가란 말 아니야?
More statues.
싸우는 거겠죠? 아, 포테이토.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
깡.
Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Leviosa.
어이, 지들끼리 싸우네. 깡.
Accio. Leviosa. Incendio.
우르오.
Not making this easy on me.
뭐 없나? 이것도 타야 되네요. 없니? 2층에서 타야 되나? 아, 가운데 게이트가 생겼네. 근데 이쪽에 벽이 더 생겼네.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
입구를 양쪽 다 살펴보라고? 어? 좀 다르네. 일단 첫 번째로는 올라타야 돼.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
이거 어디서 올라타지? 일단 여기 붙여두고. 그러면은 없어지죠?
I need to see how the room changes out of the archway.
최대한 이쪽으로 당긴 뒤에 여기서 올라간 다음에 여기 아이템 있는데?
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. I'll never get used to these floors.
Incendio!
오, 내려간다. 싸우는 건가 보네. 아, 역살이 맛있어. 깡, 뱅. 아, 적당히 해야지. 아, 우씨. 아, 깡. 깡. 어우 씨, 몸이 큰 거 봐라. 포테이토. 오케이. 아이, 회복 시간 너무 많이 썼잖아. 왼쪽, 오른쪽, 가운데. 가는 방법이 있나 본데?
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
거의 통과는 안 되는데. 굴러간다. 여 반대쪽으로 가면 뭐가 바뀌었죠?
Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how?
뭐지? 뭐가 바뀌었지?
Revelio. What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
하나의 플랫폼에 올라탄 상태에서 다른 플랫폼에 아시오를 쓰라고? 뭔 말이야? 아! 하나 더 생겼네? 두 개가 됐잖아.
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other?
잠깐만, 너가 와야 되는 거 아니냐? 저기요?
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That
공중에
ought
떠
to
있는데요?
work.
밀고 간다. 여기 있는 거지? 여기 갈 수 있는 걸까요?
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
요거 당기고
Hoisted on one
하나의
platform
여기서
and Accio on the other. That
아시오를
ought to
사용하라고?
work.
사용하고 있는데 얘 아시오 아니냐? 얘만 땡길 순 없어? 내가 가지 말고? 이거 와봐. 그래 저까지 가야 되는데?
Hoisted on one platform and use Accio on the other.
이렇게 쓰고
That ought to work.
이렇게 가지지 않을까? 약간 삐뚤어졌는데요? 요 방향이 맞는 건지. 나 절로 가야 되는데.
Hoisted on one platform and use Accio on the other. That ought to work.
딴 데로 샌다. 오, 안 돼. 아하.
Expelliarmus.
골치 아픈데. 아니 안 보여 타는 게. 무슨 가려져서 안 보이잖아 지금. 아니 이런 게 있었단 말이야? 왜 이렇게 어렵게 생각했지? 이렇게 쉬웠단 말이야? 너무 어렵게 생각했나? 보스전이다.
Don't like the look of this.
낙사한 거 아니야? 안돼. 그럴 줄 알았다. 배시도. 내 낙사할 줄 알았다 이씨. 깡. 와우.
Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
깡.
Leviosa. Stupefy.
스페파.
Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
뭐야? 다 잡았어? 아하. 네.
Expelliarmus.
우와.
Accio. Leviosa. Leviosa. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
왜 안 부서지는데, 오브.
Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Accio. Leviosa.
색깔에 맞는 걸 던져야 되나 보다.
Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Accio.
역시.
Leviosa.
역시.
Expelliarmus.
빰.
Expelliarmus.
우르르 꽝꽝. 우르르 꽝꽝. 헛. 아, 왜 이리 데미지 안 나오냐 이거?
What a relief.
한참 때려야 되네, 한참. 어? 뭐야?
Revelio. Another pensive.
다른 보상 없니? 기억 보기. 눈물이 맺힌다잉.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable.
엄청난 재능이 있었나 본데?
What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. if I could help him, Professor.
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
묘수로 됐구나.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
새로운 정보를 먹었고요.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
뭐 먹을 거 없나? 기도 대신. 뭐야, 다이렉트로 여기로 와지네요. 교수님.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
예,
I have,
전대용.
Professor Rookwood.
우리 교무연인가요?
You look familiar, sir.
I imagine you saw me in the first pensive you accessed, in Gringotts. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next
시험의
trial?
연속이야.
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive is
그래, 다들 로그드
became a
시리즈인데?
Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go,
할리 누구드와 대화하기.
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
파수꾼. 그래도 기숙사에 돌아왔네요.
I should ask Sirona at the Three Broom.
I've got spectacular news.
어,
The broom upgrade's
빗자루 업그레이드
ready.
완료?
Stop by the shop when you can.
내가
I
고쳐준다
hope you will
했는데.
come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter
니-
at your
니시- 니시죠?
earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
아, 이렇게 뭐 메시지를 많이 보내는 거야? 응? 내려온 거 아니야?
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I
Descendo.
set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
아, 자물쇠 따는 걸 배워야 되는데 이거 언제 가르쳐 주는 거야?
How nice to see you.
I can't go up there.
여자 기숙사라 올라갈 수 없네. 똑똑하네. 파리 소리가 나냐? 저 있다. 아닌데? 파리가 아닌데? 피치인가? 모은 거 없나? 어, 있네. 너 또 언제 모아? 진짜 빠르다.
Wine is not my favorite. But if you do.
Revelio.
Peasy has a brand new game. Just beware the open flame. Nice and warm.
요 반대쪽으로 가지. 응? 방금 집 요정이 쌌던 거 같은데? 아. 그거다.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
여기가 거기야? 곱스톤? 퀘스트 하는데? 뭔지 모르겠어 이건. 오이 높다잉. 똑똑 똑똑똑똑 똑똑.
Revelio.
뭐야? 레번클로 노어너커. 레번클로 학생 휴게실에 들어가려면 논리와 추론을 이용해 독수리 노어너커가 내는 다소 난해한 수수께끼를 풀어야 합니다. 아, 레번클로 기숙사구나. 왜 이렇게 꼭대기에 있대? 아, 이거 뭐 본인들 기숙사 가려면 힘들겠는데. 아유, 호가드 복잡해. 이것도 안 보네. 캐도간경의 조성화. 캐도간경은 멀린과 친구였기 때문에 맹세한 원탁의 기사가 된 것으로 추정됩니다. 그는 마법세계에서만 알려져 있습니다. 캐도간경은 Y의 와이번을 물리친 것으로 유명하며 현재는 학생들에게 결투를 신청하며 시간을 보내고 있습니다. 위에 또 뭐가 잔뜩 있네요.
Revelio.
소리가 짤랑짤랑 나는데. 이쪽은 내가 온 적이 없나 본데?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Oh, it's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Leviosa.
맛있어.
Revelio.
파리 소리 나는데? 어? 퍼즐 그건가 보다. 한번 해볼까요? 이와 뱀대가리 3개는 9다. 뱀대가리 3개가 뭐야? 요거 3. 그럼 5가 필요하네? 5는 약간 다리 5개짜리. 아니지. 2, 3, 5 4가 필요한데? 뿌엉이 요 뿌엉이 됐다. 이 무기는 어찌저찌 맞았네.
Revelio.
아, 머리 아파. 뭐야 이거?
Reparo. Lumos. Reparo. Incendio.
뭐라고 하다는 거야?
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
도마뱀. 한쪽 띄울 수 없나? 도마뱀이랑 발 5개. 도마뱀 발 5개. 6, 5, 11. 이게 지금 11이잖아 4가 되려면 뿌엉이 이거는 뭐 찍으면 되지. 발이 5개. 5, 6, 11, 6. 도마뱀. 됐죠? 장비가 꽉 찼네요. 빈 것도 없는데. 일단 리도 어디지? 비밀의 방. 여기서 템 감성 좀 한번 해보고. 이거 겹치니까 잘 안 먹어지네. 감정 싹 나은 거야? 업그레이드는 뭐냐 이거? 왜 잠겼냐? 아 레벨이 안 되구나. 몬바르다의 공격력이 상승한다? 좋다. 일단 템을 팔러 가봅시다. 템도 팔고 이자루도 강화하고
Hogsmeade, here I come.
입구가 어디야?
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade
빗자루
for you.
업그레이드.
I
와,
truly
다 비싸다.
appreciate all of your help.
팔자. 에잉?
Thanks for stopping by. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendale that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
아이언데일 코스에 대해 더 말씀해 주실 수 있나요?
What more can you tell me about the next course?
It's just a jaunt from here, south of Hogsmeade. Beautiful mountain views. The course was designed to test flyer stamina. Some of your classmates mentioned they were headed there, eager to see what Imelda has in store. A bit surprising, considering many of them expressed reticence at the idea of racing against her at all. I hope that won't deter you, and you'll give the course a go. At least think on it.
오케이.
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for broom flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
와, 진짜 옷 상태가 지금 말이 아니네. 손잡이가 참 이번에 또 스킨 바꿔보자. 이거 이쁘다. 이것도 이쁘고. 일단 요거 끼고 얼굴 장식. 와우. 차라리 그냥 동글동글한 거 요거. 오우씨. 모자는 솔직히 마음에 안 드는데. 목도리도 별로야. 묘봉로프도 이쁘긴 한데 근데 요것도 약간 좋고. 의상. 근데 요거 안 보인다. 로프가 이래가지고 벗어봐. 아하. 요거에 요거 끼고 요거 나쁘지 않다. 요렇게. 템 다 팔았죠 장비 지금. 쓸 거 빼고. 근데 아까 뭐 준 거 같았는데?
Off to the races then.
이거 약이 있었는데. 마법동물 수업 이것도 해봐야 되는데. 막시마와 에드루스 마법약. 막시마 사러 갑시다. 지도. 여기. 똑똑.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. What can I do for you today?
막시마 요거.
A wise decision. Thank you.
그리고
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
둘 다 도핑 해봅시다.
Excellent.
와우. 와, 피부 진짜 단단해 보인다. 가자, 마법약 수업 받으러. 여기지, 도서관, 별관.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
올라가야 되나? 어? 여기 어디야? 점술 수업?
Revelio.
손금보기 모형. 이 스탠드형 손 모형은 손금보기를 연습하는 도구입니다. 이 모형의 생명선을 살펴보면 모든 각도에 따라서 장수한다고 분석할 수도 있고 2주 안에 죽는다고 판단할 수도 있습니다. 아이고, 오나이 교수님.
Professor, could you remind me of the purpose of the assignments you set for me?
Seeing the future is only part of what I teach my students. They must also be prepared for what the future may hold. Hence the need for you to complete certain tasks as part of your education. When you have finished the tasks, return to me and you will be able to learn Descendo. I shall be waiting.
무디와 오나이 씨에게 블랙 교장의 선생님 지시에 따라 교감으로서 호그와트 마법학교 점술 교수직을 제안하게 되어 영광입니다. 우리 뛰어난 교수진에게 합류할 수 있다는 사실을 기쁨을 감출 수가 없습니다. 귀하의 의견을 가능 빨리 알려주시기 바랍니다. 답변을 기다립니다. 위즐리 교수가. 아, 영입당이구나. 교수님, 수업 받으러 오기가 굉장히 까다롭네요. 위치가. 학생들 교수 수업 받으려면 이렇게 올라가야 돼?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
여기 있네, 곱스톤.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
못 뛰어내리네. 어디야, 여기 아니었어? 로딩 중.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
이것도 곱스톤인 건데? 곱스톤? 또 있다. 여기 안쪽이네요. 아니,
Now, was it 2 pinches of Angelica?
샀다.
When Professor Sharp is so interested.
왜 이래 복잡해? 뭘 연구하는 거야, 이것들은?
Revelio.
교수님?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate.
Depulso?
Do not let your mind wander.
굉장히 쉽네요. 마법 배우기. 디펄서.
You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
요거야? 밀어낸다? 굳이 밀 필요가 있을까? 아이고.
Expelliarmus.
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting. Still at it, I see. Well,
마법이
repetition
착착
can be
붙긴
an
하네.
excellent teacher.
Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
이렇게 써도 되는 건가? 싹 다 타겠는데. 자, 다음 퀘스트. 맨드레이크? 맨드레이크는 또 어디서 구하냐? 넌 또 어디야? 응?
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
실례합니다.
Hello there. Nice to
Hello,
see you.
Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Serona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
그럼
It seems as
다행이네요.
though you were on
예.
good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now.
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
혹시 란록과 로그드에 대해 아시는 거 있으세요?
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
로그드가 신경 쓰이지는 않으세요?
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Thank you.
Thank you, Serona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
호그스 헤드 여관? 로드고? 하셔야겠나? 뭐야? 아까 있잖아.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Revelio.
여기 계시구나. 혹시 뒤에 아이템 공짜 두신 거 챙겨가도 될까요? 띵띵 소리 나는데? 어디다 공짜 넣으셨죠? 제가 혼자 가겠습니다만. 얘 부엉이가 듣고 있는 거 이거는 어떻게 쓰는지 모르겠네.
Can I help you with something?
바로 눈치하시네.
Hello, Lodgok. Serona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
절
Serona
믿거든요.
trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
제가
Very
찾아올게요.
well. I'll retrieve the
다
relic
내가 해야
if you
돼.
promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
손님 언제 계셨대? 뭐야?
Revelio.
잠깐만. 벽에 걸린 수태지 머리. 벽에 걸린 수태지 머리는 눈알을 굴리고 코를 킁킁대면서 실내의 꿉꿉한 냄새를 맡고 유독 흥미로워 보이는 손님들을 감시합니다. 마구 집어먹어도 돼? 시시코는가? 설계지 들어봐야 되나? 살짝 나가야 되네요. 빗자루 못하고 그렇게 멀지도 않네. 있네.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtkot. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins.
빨리 가주세요.
Goblins
따라가게.
believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
이거 있다. 수짐.
Revelio.
또 뭐야? 그것도 퀘스트 그거잖아. 띄우는 건가? 그래 보이지 않나요?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
불빛인가?
Levioso. Accio. Depulso. Reparo. Lumos.
멋이단가? 여기도 있네.
Lumos.
오케이. 뭔지 알겠다. 이런 거야 뭐 눈치 까면은 쉽지. 된 거지? 이거 하나 완료된 거지? 손 안 대도 되지?
Revelio.
가세요. 오라이.
Protego.
Ah, and there it is, the witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
Handy resource indeed.
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand
지팡이잡이.
carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
그 투구를 왜 그렇게 귀중하게 여기세요?
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
란록이 로그드와 왜 힘을 합쳤다고 알고 계시나요?
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
동굴안에서 맞닥뜨렸다는
Don't
게 뭐
suppose you
있나요?
have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the dark protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the
100%
cold.
만나겠네.
Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
오케이, 들어가 볼게요.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon
아니 자꾸
when
과제 늦으면서 해오래.
What are you up to now?
가면 되지.
I do have some questions about Ranrock and the helmet.
Yes, of course.
들어가
It
볼게요.
all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck.